Oh, the Midweek Rub, as you heard, Sheen Panels, and we've got Matty in from Sheen Panels, by the way. Very nice to catch up with him. Great sponsors of this particular segment.
22.
Get to Burnley out there in Madden Grove, Willis.
Yeah, 22 Sheen Panels all around the state. Ocean Grove,
That's it.
Burnley, and
Everywhere
all the
else.
other joints.
You keep them in business, do you, Bill?
Well, I've got a car supplied by Ford there, and they look after me pretty well, but I might go and see Matt. There's a little scrape on it
Is there, Bill?
from New Year's Eve, Jim.
Oh, no.
Hey, nice to see
plowed down his letterbox.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But Ford don't know that.
The poll didn't actually move. Hello to you, Purple.
Hey, JB, and hey, Bill.
And the Chief.
Yes, back again.
Nice to see you, Chief.
Back again, although I am upgrading my lawyers.
Well-
Get them to go over the contract and see if I can...
No, it's every week, Chief.
I can't keep getting dragged in.
That's
I don't
every-
mind. I like catching up with Warrior. It's terrific. And
Yeah.
Bill, I
Yes.
can tolerate.
And,
I like
and
it.
as you and I
You
have
have a
always gone on
serious
very
issue
well.
with Jim.
Just
We've always gone on very
on
well.
that, Jim,
Especially now you've elevated yourself a touch.
and
which
talking
I
about
like.
cars,
Yes.
we all know that the Chiefs had a Volvo.
Here we go.
That's it.
Had a Volvo for a long time.
Yes.
Still got it, Bill?
But did you see him in another car the
Well,
other day?
it's extraordinary you asked this question, Bill, because I'm exiting Etihad Stadium
Good setup, Bill.
and I'm driving.
He's happy with it. Look at
I love it.
Look at him.
Shut up and listen, Jim.
I'm driving, and
Chief.
And Bill, as luck would have it, I've
Yes.
got Howie in the car with me
Good.
because Howie needed a lift. So
A
I said,
witness?
mate, I'll happily drop you off.
Yep.
Anyway, we pull up next to this unbelievable, brand spanking new limousine.
A limo.
No other way to describe it.
Yeah.
A limo.
A
What colour, JB?
I'm not going to tell you the brand. I'm just going to say that it was a Jaguar limousine. There, I'm
colour?
looking at this magnificent chariot, and I'm thinking, geez, that's a good-looking car.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I looked a little bit closer,
Oh, no.
and the man behind the wheel bore an amazing resemblance to the Chief. I said, Howie, is it? I said, it's just so that I'm not saying things. Is that the Chief driving that car? He looked across. He said, yes, it is. So down went the window. As you can predict, the Chief wouldn't wind his window down. So I'm screaming out of mine, Chief! 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 Eventually, I shamed him into pulling the wheel. I said,
And
Chieftain,
what are you doing?
What are you doing behind the wheel of that unbelievable car?
Yes.
Might have got a good deal, Jim.
Oh!
So, Chief, I am a man who admires chariots. You know that. So you have gone from the outhouse to the penthouse.
You have,
Your
Chief.
previous thing was a disgrace. This is a magnificent car. Chief?
Oh, I didn't realise I needed your approval,
No, you
Jim,
don't,
no,
but you've got it.
No, I did. I got looked after by some very good
Chief,
people.
I
And,
tell you.
A limo.
Beautiful car.
well, it's not limo per se, Bill. He's using that as an expression. It's
Like
car.
a town car. Sort of.
Yeah, you know, like a S-Class Mercedes 7
Oh,
Series
gee
BMW.
whiz.
But Bill, top echelon.
Someone's going all right.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Was that a reward for the Premiership, Chief?
Ooh.
That's toolish.
Was that just a
Warrior.
little...
Serious.
I'm going to give myself a present.
I like it. I like it, Chief. Yeah, I loved it.
I had a beer with an old mate of Bill's yesterday too, JB.
Jeez.
Where?
How'd that go?
He
Stories?
wasn't- Well, he hadn't spoken to him for a long time. This particular...
I made the grave error of asking Chief whether he remembered a player from another club in the 90s. He just looked at me like I was talking Egyptian.
What about the other grave area you made, Jim?
What was that?
Telling us about your boxing.
Oh,
and how you're doing it,
yes.
and he called himself the new Sugar Ray
He
Leonard.
did
Yes,
too.
and
Are
you wanna
you
know
kidding
why?
me? You wouldn't frighten a shadow.
Because I'm fast and I'm pretty. So I've got both, Chief.
He doesn't realise that you can actually corner them off in a ring and just work them in and then just work them over.
And just
Bill.
ping him. You just love to ping him once, wouldn't you?
A glancing blow, and he'd wake up the next day.
It wouldn't work for 6 months.
But, Chief, what I'm capable of doing as well is if it gets ugly enough, I'll jump the ropes and just get out of the whole place. We've got a joke coming up in 2 seconds, but before we get to
Yes.
it,
I get to leave before
you
the
ran
joke.
into a man that Bill claims to have been a friend of.
Of all places in New South Wales, country New South Wales, the Marul pub yesterday at a post funeral beer
Wake.
Bill.
Wake.
Wake's the word I was after,
Yeah,
Jamie.
wake,
Thanks.
yep.
Marul pub. The solos are at the front, Bill. The famous solos where you kicked a football over once upon a time,
Says
and
he
then
did.
I had this man come over to me, a lovely man,
Yeah.
Wayne Flagg was his name. And just said,
Flaggy.
say hello to Bill, and I just said, well, how long is it since you've seen Bill? He said, I haven't seen him since I invited him to my wedding.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him since, Bill.
And that is true.
Did you go?
I went to the wedding, and on the way
a
to the
lovely
wedding,
guy.
I kicked the footy over the silo, and that's a story, a very
had to work that
well-known,
in.
well-travelled story.
Bill.
And I had to
Big
pay
solid,
for the
big
You
grog.
haven't seen him
Tell us
since.
about Flaggy.
You went to his wedding and haven't seen him
Pudding,
since.
pudding guts, bit chubby.
No, he's a lovely
hairy,
guy.
hairy fella.
He said to say hello anyway. Bill.
Actually, his boy
Joke,
goes
Bill.
all right. His
Joke.
boy goes well. G'day,
No,
Flaggy.
we're out of
dogs.
time. We're out of time.
A married couple.
See you, fellas.
A married couple was sleeping when the phone rings at 3 a.m. The wife picks up the phone and after a few seconds says, "How am I supposed to know? We're 200 miles inland," and hangs up. Her husband rolls over and asks, "Sweetheart, who was that?" "I don't know, some dumb bitch asking if the coast was clear." Did you get that, Chief? I don't think you've got it.
Damo like
No,
it.
that's better than last
That's
week.
better.
Yeah.
No,
No, it could be back, Bill.
Do you know what?
I'm back.
The fact that you're now starting to accept mediocrity means this segment
back.
has
I
to
liked
die.
it, Bill.
Same plunk
You don't know what I have to put up with. That's a good joke from Bill. Wow.
You're getting nothing. Thinking,
That's better,
is the
Bill.
coast clear? I think the husband.
He's doing what?
Some punch
Chief
to
drives Jaguar.